There are two red flags that when you see them happening in your relationship, you should pay attention. You should see them for what they are, and you should interpret them for what they mean. So in today's video, I'm going to share about two red flags that if you see them happening in your relationship, you should never, ever ignore them. Have you ever been in a relationship where you can feel it deep inside that it's not working? The red flags are showing. You give yourself excuses. You think, no, it's not what you think it means, but it's exactly what it thinks it means. Hi everyone, my name is Jamie Forbe and welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I want to talk about red flags you should never, ever ignore in your relationship. And to start, I want to read Proverbs 27 verse 12. It says, "Prudent man sees evil and hides himself and avoids it. But a naive who are easily misled continue on and are punished by suffering the consequences of sin." Proverbs tells us, a prudent man sees danger ahead and he hides himself. But a naive person sees danger but keeps going forward to the danger. And this is what happened with red flags in a relationship. You can see one red flag, you think yourself out of it. You see a second one, you convince yourself that it's not what it means, while it actually means what it means. There are two red flags that if you see them happening in your relationship, you should never, ever ignore them. The first red flag, if you are already praying for God to change him or her, this is a red flag. You are in a relationship, and I believe the aim of the dating relationship is marriage. But while you are already dating, you are already spending majority of your time praying and asking God to change you. God, change the way he speaks to me. He's rude when he speaks to me. God, change the way he always so friendly with almost every girl. Whatever prayer topic that you are already finding yourself, you always go to God and pray about God to change him about a particular thing, or pray to God to change a particular character, a particular trait of his character. It's a red flag. You cannot be in a relationship, in a dating relationship, and you're already spending majority of your time praying for God to change this person, praying for God to change his heart, praying for God to change her heart. That alone is a sign that there is a problem there. If you find yourself always praying and asking God to change him, you find yourself always praying and asking God to change her, that alone is a red flag. It's a red flag. You can't be in a relationship where you spend majority of your time praying for God to change the person already. Because marriage itself comes with challenges. So while you are dating, where you are supposed to see the best side of each other, but you're already spending your time praying because you are seeing pepe, or you are seeing red flags, or you are seeing things that you don't like, you are seeing behavior that you don't like, you are seeing attitudes that you don't like, but you are not interpreting them for what they are. You are talking yourself out of that instead of seeing it for what it is, which is a red flag. If you find yourself always praying for God to change him already or to change her, major red flag. The second red flag that you should never ignore when you're in a dating relationship. If he or she is not willing to wait until marriage to have sex, it's a red flag. If he is not willing to wait for marriage to have sex, or if she's not willing to wait for marriage to have sex, it's a red flag. If he's putting pressure on you to sleep with him before marriage, if she's manipulating you, guilt tripping you to sleep with her before marriage, it's a major red flag. This dating thing is simple, and God created it simple. We are human beings who are complicating things. When you start a relationship, go in with a clear mind. Go in with a mind that can see things for what they are. And if you feel like you're already deeply in love, you're not gonna be able to see things for what they are. This way you invite the Holy Spirit in your dating journey. Many people will pray for their finances, pray for provision, pray for health, pray for so many other things. But when it comes to relationship, they suddenly think that they don't need the Holy Spirit guidance. They don't need the Holy Spirit to walk the journey with them. It's a lie. You need the Holy Spirit. Only the Holy Spirit can tell the heart of a human being. You can be there, lovey-dovey. You don't know the heart of this person. But if you bring your relationship to the Holy Spirit, to the Lord, you submit it to the Lord, and you ask God to reveal to you things that you should know, He will reveal those things to you. And for me, red flags are there to help you see signs, to help you interpret what a behavior can mean. So, if you see that the person is putting pressure on you to have sex, your antenna should be rising up. You should be interpreting what that means. If you find yourself always praying for this person to change the way he relates with money, change the way he spends money, change the way he speaks to you, change the way he behaves around you, those are red flags, and you should not ignore them. You should go back, pray to God for Him to even tell you more, reveal you more, and then you make an informed decision. So, it's my prayer for you that the Holy Spirit will guide you, that the Holy Spirit will speak to you, and that when He does, you will be wise enough to hear His voice. You will be wise enough to make an informed decision. I hope this video was helpful. And if you know of any other red flags that people should never ignore when they're in their relationship, please comment in the comment section down below. Until we meet again, stay blessed.